Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA battle. It's been a long time since we've done any FIFA battles, but we have been busy doing other things and other videos, so FIFA battles kind of taking a back seat. But I'm bringing it back now, and I'm going to be doing it with some kind of higher caliber players now that player prices are starting to come down. We're going to do it with some bigger and better players that more people are using, because a lot of the lower rated players obviously aren't getting used, so it's not really a good idea to do those sorts of videos. So we're doing some more expensive players, and today we've got two big BPL strikers with Sturridge and Lukaku. If you do want to see more FIFA battles, obviously you can vote in the bottom left and right hand corners. There is vote A and B. They're the two pairs that I've chose for the next FIFA battle, so you guys can vote in the comment section which one you want to see. But today we've got Sturridge and Lukaku, two quite not really similar strikers actually. You know, when you look at the cards, obviously Sturridge is a lot quicker, has a lot higher dribbling, but Lukaku, as you can see, is a lot stronger and it's just more physical. That's his sort of game. With that in mind, Sturridge is costing 37k at the minute, with Lukaku about 26k. Lukaku does have the edge on the weak foot, having a 4-star weak foot over Sturridge's 2-star weak foot. They both have 3-star skill moves. I also prefer Lukaku's work rates as well, being medium as opposed to medium low for Sturridge. The medium is more my preference for the way I play. And what's really surprising is it says that Sturridge is 6'2". Now I definitely don't think Sturridge is 6'2". I don't know if that stat is wrong. I thought Sturridge was like 5'10", 5'11". I definitely don't think that Lukaku and Sturridge are the same height, so I think that's wrong. But with that in mind, on the traits, Lukaku doesn't have many traits. He's got tries to beat defensive line, which is a nice trait to have, whereas Sturridge has injury prone and selfish, which are not really good traits to have. He's got finesse shot, flair, shooting, long shot taker, dribbler, and speed dribbler. So Sturridge has got some nice traits. They're both pretty even here. They both have pros and cons and good and bad things about these two. But let's go and check the gameplay and see how they performed. So into the game, I decided to also show the teams I come up against, because I do obviously play on friendlies, but they are online friendlies against real people. There is a mode where you can just play an online single match, and that's what I play here. But I just wanted to show the teams I come up against as well, to show that I'm not coming up against like really bad people. I'm coming up against people that do have decent teams. And generally, I did not like Sturridge. That's the first thing I'll say right off the bat. I didn't enjoy playing with Sturridge. I've played with Lukaku on and off. I've bought and sold Lukaku. I've used him for probably over 100 games this year. So I know how to use Lukaku. Like, I've played enough with him that I know his strengths and I know his weaknesses. I know that he's not the sort of striker that you can put the ball in behind and expect him to go and beat Chris Smalling, because he's not going to do that. As this team is like a mental team. Look at this team. It's got Ronaldo, it's got Bergkamp, you know, he's got De Bruyne, Modric. It's got an amazing team. And this is the sort of team with his defence is I know that I'm not going to be able to play a ball in behind, and he's going to be Eric Bailly. So I know how to play with Lukaku. But with Sturridge, I haven't used Sturridge this year, so I wasn't really that familiar with how to kind of get the best out of using Sturridge. This guy then has Ruud Gullit, Ronaldo. He's got that squad building Lacazette. You'll see a goal from that squad building Lacazette. It is amazing. I've made it my top priority to go and get that Lacazette, and that's definitely what I'm going to go after. But I wasn't really that sure on how to use Sturridge, like, because I didn't feel like he has 89 pace, but I don't know if his acceleration's really slow. But he doesn't feel like he's got 89 pace. Like, he really runs quite slow. So trying to play, and this is the goal that Lacazette scores, like, that's against Eric Bailly, and he outpaced him and outstrengths. I've never seen that against Eric Bailly, and that Lacazette did it. But that's the sort of thing that I didn't see from Sturridge. Like, even though he's got really good pace, I didn't see the pace from Sturridge. So with him not having the pace and him not having any skill moves, the fact that he's got 83 dribbling and he still only has 3-star skill moves makes it really difficult to play with someone like Sturridge when he's not that fast. His shooting's good, but his dribbling's high, but he's got no skill moves. Whereas Lukaku only has 3-star skill moves, but at least Lukaku has a bit of strength. So the fact that maybe somebody's a bit quicker than him, he can always bully them and he can outpace them. So that's what he has. But Sturridge doesn't really have. I didn't really find a good way to play with Sturridge, and this is almost an incredible goal from Martial, pass from Lukaku, and then Lukaku hits the post. But yeah, definitely Lukaku for me was the much better striker, scored way more goals, as we'll see in this next screen how well they did in terms of stats. But yeah, for me, Lukaku head and shoulders above Sturridge. So into these final stats, and you can see that after the 5 games that we did indeed play, Lukaku was much the better player, scoring 7 goals as opposed to Sturridge only scoring 2. Sturridge was a much better chance creator. He obviously got 5 assists as opposed to Lukaku's 2. Both played in the same team, so we got 17 goals. And just generally, Lukaku was much the better striker. Like, I've used Lukaku before, and I think he's fantastic. I've never used Sturridge before, so maybe that was a little bit of a disadvantage on Sturridge's part. The fact that I've used Lukaku, I know how to get the best out of him, whereas someone like Sturridge was the first time we're playing with him, and I don't know best how to use him yet. And that's just off these 5 games. But generally, I thought Lukaku was more involved. He was just generally the better striker, always in the right position, and when he had a chance, he always scored it, and sometimes Sturridge didn't. But that was just generally my feelings on these players, so I'll definitely go and say Lukaku is the player to buy. As always, guys, you can vote A or B in the comment section which one you want to see in the next. We've got Ribery and Costa, or Rakitic and Iniesta. So go and let me know in the comments which ones you want to see. That'd be awesome to see. Make sure you leave a like if you do enjoy this enjoy these FIFA battles. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And that's all, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.